because they come and go. They do. Every failure is an opportunity in disguise. Every failure is an opportunity in disguise. I've said this to you, that if you have not failed in the last year, you're not growing. It's an opportunity. Every failure is an opportunity to start again more intelligently. Every problem is an opportunity in disguise. It is an opportunity to grow. So learn to look for opportunities. Learn to look for them. Because it's not even always about the money. It's about the opportunity. The opportunity is not always about the money. It is about the experience that you'll get. It is about sometimes forging new relationships. Sometimes the opportunity is simply about developing a new ability. So train yourself to look for opportunities to do something that you have not done before. Because just because the feet are covered and you don't know where it leads, don't be afraid to take a risk. But avoiding failure at all costs actually keeps us from developing our imaginations and our potential. Because after all, if we never goofed up, how in the world could we ever turn a so-called failure into a success story? You'd be surprised how encouraged that you could become if you would simply take the time to sometimes read the biography or the autobiography of people that you call heroes. And you will be amazed at how many times they have failed. You'll absolutely be amazed. Can you imagine how boring life would be if you never failed, or if you never made mistakes, or if you never had to overcome challenges? I mean, you know, when you sit and reflect and think back on stuff, you start laughing at stuff. You don't laugh at stuff because you never made a mistake, but you laugh at some embarrassing moment that you have because you made a mistake. And those are the things that bring variety and spice to life. You know, I mean, when you thought that you had met the one, you remember that? See, I mean, if you just met somebody where they just did everything perfectly, you know, you would get bored to tears. Of course, now some of y'all are living with so much drama, you're like, oh God, what next? What on earth, God, are they going to do next? What are they going to do to top this? But life would be quite boring if we never made mistakes or had challenges to overcome. If you just had everything handed to you on a silver platter, you would be so dissatisfied with life. That's one of the reasons that most people who win those big lotteries, their families break up. Because they think that money is the answer to everything, and it is not. It is not. That's called the deceitfulness of riches. There's a deceit there into thinking that if you get enough money, that all of your problems will be solved. If that were true, folks with money would never have any problems. You get money, now you got to be worried about somebody suing you trying to get it. Then you got to question everybody's motive, wonder what they want from me. Do they like me because of what I have, or do they like me for who I am?